Welcome to the story of a non-derivative olfactory convergence. Seriously, we're doing this in this heat. I'm sweating my bollocks off. The last time I was stood here, I had my moobs out. I mainly get a suntan lotion vibe because I've applied suntan lotion. I was talking about Bleu de Chanel, just like I will be today. But unlike my overconfident, brash younger self who thought nothing of flaunting it all, today my nips are safely tucked away, only to be brought out for special occasions, much like a Roger Parfum's blue fragrance. The Algarvian coastline, a place of discovery, a place of rugged cliffs and vast bleu ocean. But today we aren't just looking outwards at the bleu sea, we're looking inwards. I have with me two entirely distinct, yet weirdly symbiotic liquid entities. On my left, Bleu de Chanel, French, sophisticated. It screams, I have a time-sharing can and my cousin knows a guy who owns a yacht. On my right, Armaf's Club de Nuit iconique. Some people online, mainly uneducated internet trolls who mostly post on Reddit, describe this using the D word, dupe, or even worse, the C word, clone. I loathe those words, they lack nuance. Iconique is simply a passionate, independent agreement with Chanel's creative direction. Did I say that right? Let's spray. Pure class. Grapefruit, incense, ginger, lovely stuff. Now let's spray the Armaf. Fascinating. What Armaf have done here is not a copy. It's a cosmic coincidence. It's like when two scientists in the 19th century discovered the telephone at the same time. Or when two content creators post exactly the same video with the same script. Cosmic coincidence. What Armaf and Chanel have done here is to simply tap into the same universal olfactory cloud. To call it a copy is to insult the laws of probability. It's an homage that just happens to use the exact same notes in the exact same order for a fraction of the price. Brilliant. Completely original. The architectural critique. Let's talk presentation aesthetics, because a bottle isn't just a vessel, it's a statement of intent. Now the Chanel, it's understated luxury. It's Bauhaus. It knows it's good, it doesn't need to shout. Then we have the Armaf. Now some aesthetic purists might look at this and use words like gaudy or reminiscent of a duty-free shop in Magaluf circa 2004. I disagree. What Armaf has done here is brave. They've rejected the boring tyranny of good taste. It's a very assertive design. It's got chains. It's got plastic gemstones. It says, why have elegance when you can have industrial heft? It's practically a weapon. If an intruder broke into my house, I wouldn't grab a cricket bat. I'd hurl this at them. It's functional. You see, Chanel is for the man who wants his dressing table to look like a 5-star hotel in Geneva. The Armaf is for the man who, well, it's for the man who appreciates a certain tactile complexity. It's heavy, it's unapologetic, it's not ugly, it's just visually loud. Very loud. In fact, if I leave it in the direct sunlight here, the reflection could probably blind a low-flying seagull. They're pests anyway, always pinching my ice cream. And you can't buy that kind of utility from Chanel. Superb. This heat is cooking me. My underpants are soaking. No, it's not because I did a wee in them. Oh. The Chanel lasts about 6 to 7 hours. The Armaf, it's still going. It's aggressive, persistent, like a double glazing salesman from Leeds or the Portuguese sun. But you see, with Chanel, you're paying for the heritage. When I wear Chanel, I feel like a man who understands jazz. When I wear the Armaf, I feel like a man who, well, I feel like a man who's standing on a beach in Portugal, sweating his bloody moves off. Can I get some of these layers off, please? Oh, thank you, finally. Let's focus on the micro droplet delivery systems. Now let's talk about the propulsion mechanisms, the atomizers. Because how the liquid transitions from a state of confinement to a state of airborne majesty matters. The Chanel. It releases a perfectly controlled, whisper-quiet, ultra-fine mist. It's a masterclass in fluid dynamics. It's like a gentle morning fog rolling over the Seine. It distributes the scent particles with absolute aristocratic precision. It's polite. It respects your personal space. Armaf, however, have opted for a completely different philosophy of distribution. They've rejected the French subtlety for something far more industrial. Let's observe. Now some might say it's less of an atomizer and more of a localized riot controlling device. A cynical man would say it feels like being hit in the throat by a high pressure jet wash at a petrol station in Kettering, but I call it generous. Armaf aren't hiding behind micro mists. They are giving you a product, fast, in abundance. Yes, it's currently running down my clavicle and ruining a bespoke linen blend, but you certainly can't accuse them of skimping on the pressure. It's honest. It's the sort of spray that says, right, you wanted fragrance? Have some. Have a lot of it, right in the esophagus. It's brilliant. Robust, no nonsense engineering. My neck is completely numb, but my goodness, the projection is immense. So which should you buy? If you want the original masterpiece, you've got to go with the Chanel. But if you want a completely unrelated, entirely standalone fragrance that just happens to perfectly replicate the exact molecular structure of the Chanel through sheer miraculous fluke, and you're a cheapskate because you've been hit hard by the cost of living crisis, buy the Armaf. I'm off to buy pasta lanata and change my pants. Adios.